Streaming, how are you? Happy New Year's. I'm a little sauced. Oh, I don't even have chat up. Late night stream. There we go. What's up, Fog Breather? How are you? Happy New Year's. The New Year's Day. Yeah, I hope you're having a great one. I went and kicked it with my sister, brother-in-law, and niece and nephew. And most of the time they were just chilling, and then we were drinking, so. Met up with a few other friends, and yeah, had a good day. But now I'm back home, and I'm going to play Starfield, so I might as well stream it. And I want to get us to the Unity, so then we can really start turning on a ton of mods and test them against my hair mod and see. I also need to actually spend time making mods like this, like the all-in-one and stuff. It probably needs like another 6 hours of work, and then it would be done. But sometimes I want to like actually play the game. It's so boring just setting like texture path and then doing that 800 times. It's like, oh, the flashlight and the recon flashlight, I have to set those separate textures. Okay. But alright, let's turn the controller on, my headset's on. Sound level's good. Is my voice too loud? Do I need to be like closer? Need to be farther away? Feel free to let me know. You know, I obviously don't really experience my streams on the other side, so I need to rewatch a couple, I guess. Where we left off is right before we turn in the 2 artifacts, and I think the hunter comes and does his thing, so I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Am I gonna make long beards like a dwarf? I actually haven't touched facial hair yet. I considered it, but you know, a lot of it too is like I am able to acquire a base asset, and then I am able to work off that to make it Starfield compatible and upscale it and change the meshes and do the weight painting and all this stuff, re-rig it. But I usually like to have like some kind of starting base. I don't really have much facial hairs in my library.
Your safe return to the lodge will please the other members of Constellation.
there's any other
Never
mods
expected to end
that
up
you have an
involved in
idea
something
for,
like this.
please let me know too, especially simple ones and stuff, because like when I did the ship command one and
Captain,
the eye
you
colors,
have
like that was all just suggested on stream,
indicates that
and then I was just
you
able to
are
make
in
that
good
real quick.
health.
So I kind of like being able to do that too. If you ever have suggestions, please put it out. Like, hey, like beards, I've considered it. It's not in the rotation right now.
How far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Was it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Noel's right. We can't abandon who we are now.
Chasing down this mystery is what Constellation was made for.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Console parts, replacement wires that have burned out, some fixes to the intercom between the station and the lodge. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
Sounds like we heading to the Eye. Sounds like Vladimir could use our help on the
As
station.
much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Sounds like Vladimir could use our help on the
I
station.
know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective. See you later.
Are you going to the Eye?
This is all exciting. But
Again,
take care of
Mateo just
yourself.
left out. He like doubts everybody, and everybody's like,
Captain,
shut
I
up,
am
Mateo.
fully updated and
Just pick up the welder. Nothing to it.
Did I blow it by having him be my active companion? Because I thought he was the one I wanted to die.
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gaps with you. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
I won't leave you hanging, Vladimir. Cora and I can stay with you until the Eye is back to 100%.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the Eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time. Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this.
What's up, Swerve? Yeah. And the lip sync, I confirmed it was not my hair mod causing the lip sync issues. So now I'm adding back all the mods and seeing, trying to break it even. But we got pretty far vanilla only, and I actually had a ton of fun. So people who say you need the mods, I don't know. I had fun vanilla too. But maybe that's just because I've already played extensively modded, and it was different.
Left the life of a jacob once behind myself. I know what I'm asking.
Happy New Year's,
But
everyone.
I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other
I was
way.
drinking a bunch earlier. I might
Not
drink some
sending you
more.
lone hook on the job.
Was it
I
11?
want Sarah with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready. We'll head out now.
Catch a smile out there.
Need to blow up 7. How many ships? 8. Let's see here.
What adventures await us today, my fearless
I got asked to
leader?
make like a dark star, dark interior, ship interiors too, with the gold, black, red, and copper, and also a funny joke mod where I can make the floor lava. That'd be kind of funny, right? Should I just turn all the floors in the game into lava?
To this.
Wait.
You don't have business with the scow. Our captain is not taking visitors.
I have business with Petrov.
No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders. If that's all you're here for, then maybe.
That was easy.
I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
I actually haven't done this in a long time because I always am new game plusing, so I just go up and shoot him in the face.
Who let you on board? But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
I'm a specialist in procurement, here to offer my services.
Yeah? What kind of salvage work you do? Ship? Ground battlefield? Or do you just skulk the back alleys picking through trash?
I've pumped helium out of derelicts from all over space.
I hate running through a dead ship. Like sifting through a damn tomb.
Not to mention the constant threat of explosive decompression. Keeps you on your toes.
You're all right, scavenger. Go on ahead.
Fine. Just ignore me then.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiar.
For real? This is an issue.
Perfect procurement. The penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
If our instrumentation is rated for long-term exposure to this level of cold.
Damn, I don't have any starboard. Oh, did I just walk all the way to the beginning again? Sarah. Follow the yellow brick road.
Yes?
Talk to Petrov. His gloriousness will guide you.
Ah! I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Wadik, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
Are we back? Jeez. Usually I get in longer, like hours before that happens. It's like my streaming software, when it works, it's like a 10 out of 10, but it doesn't work all the time, and it will have these like crashes. And the thing is like, I think I'm stressing out the graphics card. And then I'm also running the streaming software, which is all the AMD onboard stuff. So I don't know. But we back. Better just turn it back on. I saved right before that. Teo needs a makeover real bad. They say it's built for luxury. Yeah, we can take a look. If I crash 3 times, we'll just start modding instead of gaming. I'll work on the all-in-one. I'll work on the Darkstar the Dark Star skins. I'll work on maybe Teo interiors. Yeah, any of the above. And as like right as I got to 8 viewers, the thing crashed.
Howdy.
Well,
enjoy your time on board the Scout.
I guess.
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Wadik, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway. The artifact? Ah, you must mean my latest curio. I have never seen anything like it. Intricate pattern details, a metal...
Maybe convert Watchtower into Teo first?
Yeah,
Interesting.
there's not one hint of wear or tear.
You mean just the interiors? Or you mean,
are out of luck, my new friend. I cannot part with it. I know. It's a
oh, you
fickle
mean
man
make the
who
Watchtower
falls in love so
interiors
easily.
Teo replacement
But
for
what can
Teo?
I say? Mi amore.
That would be a little more complicated because of the ship generation when you move habs around and where the placement of doors and that kind of stuff is automated.
Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security
Yeah,
team
that'd be.
will
I
have
mean,
a
I
heart
could like
attack.
replicate the
It would be
theme and
against
aesthetic a
all
lot
those
easier
protocols
than like
that
actually
I admittedly
using them
told
all.
to make. And let you pick my vault clean? No thanks.
What's the good of a vast collection if you can't show it off?
Oh, you do have a point.
I'm with Constellation. We want to catalog your relics.
Really? How flattering.
Look, I get it. You got your orders, and I've got mine.
Sorry,
shit.
but I can't. No. No, for once I have to lean on my better judgment. The vault has to stay closed.
I can't pickpocket him?
If it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
Tell your crew to stand in and no one else will get hurt.
We give you our word.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass. Filthy pirate.
That was so easy.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Okay, where is it?
We're just gonna let you...
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few more rounds. lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me...
Whoa, hey. This is...
So what? We're just going to let you move the ship?
Get out of here.
Yeah, we surrender.
Filthy pirate. We are not gonna forget this.
Captain says you're okay. You're okay.
I thought I was gonna have to fight through this whole thing.
For God's sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
I love how Sarah is like so uptight about everything except for what I just did. Because it's for the artifact. She's such a goody two shoes except for this.
Always something happening on the scow. Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Oh my god, again? Well, at least that was like a standard crash instead of a, what the hell? I wonder what's that about? Well, that's 2 crashes. I might have to up it to 4.
I surrender! Don't kill me!
We give you our word.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
We're not gonna forget this.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
He's got a VHS tape of what? What's on the tape?
It's over, right? You're going to leave?
You're lucky the captain's a coward. So what? We're just gonna let you... Damn it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up. So what? We're just gonna let you loot the ship?
Here we go.
Let's see what's out there.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
It's probably just a glitch.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge.
We need you to defend the lodge.
Sam, he's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Unity? What are you talking about?
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us. That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts. You can't let him take them. Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it.
Vladimir's right. We need to fortify our position before that Starborn storms in. We move out once the artifacts are ready for transport.
Her mouth is working.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
We need to protect the artifacts.
I want everyone watching each other's backs. We're not losing anyone else today.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes. If my hands can stop shaking.
Everyone, find a place to take cover.
You really expect them to barge through the front door?
Just don't stand out in the open all the time.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
Go get trapped, Walter. I already know where he's gonna be. I basically stood no chance.
Walter! Are you all right? Walter! Are you all right? I'm almost done! Just a bit longer! Focus! Come on, Noel! We're out as soon as it's ready.
I just run. I don't have any combat skills or what. Just a little bit of ballistics. Pick him up.
I'm almost done! Just a bit longer!
There's never enough time, is there?
Protect Focus!
Come on, Noel. We're out as soon as she's ready.
I have all the artifacts. Everyone, follow me! There's an old tunnel to the well district. Come on!
I'm booking it first.
Get to the ship!
I should have sold all my gear first. snap.
This has been interesting. What are you going to do with the armillary now? I wonder.
The armillary, is that what the artifact collection is?
I was merely taking the shortest path to my destination. But now, I think I'll just kick back, enjoy the long road. There's a greater purpose to all this. You might have a larger role than I realized. Mistake on my part. Keep collecting the artifacts. We'll meet again. Maybe you'll glimpse the unity and...
For anyone who hasn't played the game, spoilers. Coming, spoilers.
Dad!
Sam.
Come on.
Sam,
You
can you
have to
hear me?
keep your eyes open.
It's Sarah. Sam. Cora will be fine. Okay, Sam? We won't let anything happen to her.
Dad! Dad, get up! Get up! Please! Go away! I told him you were coming. You just had to hold on a little longer. I hate you! Leave me alone!
Okay, I admit, my famous personality wasn't so much help with this one.
No more jokes, we need to go.
I don't think I'm going anywhere for a bit. Give the meds some time to kick in. You go ahead.
He came out of nowhere.
It's okay, Andresia, I'm here.
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. Saw the ship dock with the eye. We took up the arms call, but when the doors opened, there was no one there. Skulked in like a damn specter. Before I had to know, it was nothing but pain's wings and a cold sleep. Time's unknown, but I came too long enough to hear him gloat about going to the lodge, and seeing our friends trying to crawl away from him on a bloody trail.
Come on, let me help you up.
No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Go away!
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Sam?
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fridge, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain.
Keep them on my ship.
Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after.
We'll get through this. Together. I need you to stay strong. There will be time to fall apart once this is all over. Constellation has lost people before, but not like this. I need you to stay strong. There will be time to fall apart once this is all over.
Thank you again. I will be all right. I'll need some time before I can move.
Grief is common in these moments. Or so I am told. Our group has one less member. That will lower our overall effectiveness in all areas. Witnessing a death has an overwhelming effect on your mental state. I am afraid there are no immediate solutions to employ.
What's cooking, good looking?
Not really the time, Lyria.
Of the recent attack, please remain calm. UC security has everything under control.
We'll get through this. Together.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
Excellent timing on that one.
I hope Aquila City has what we need.
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government.
Checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't the time.
I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious. If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
He said our part in glimpsing the Unity was over.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
There's no harm in gathering more information. A visit to the Sanctum might actually be quite enlightening.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages.
Sorry. I've been lost in thought.
Constellation has suffered
You forget
losses before,
how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted.
none quite so
Until it's
violently.
threatened.
Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet. Thank you for helping me out with the article.
Well, hey there. Nice long rest, eh? Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say. Then I'll say it again. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues, and a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father. I don't have to. I blame myself. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Sam would still be alive.
The Sarah Morgan I know would never let the Starborn get away with their plan.
No, she wouldn't. But was it worth the cost? Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
They're trying to get to the Unity.
I understand why you're saying that, but I can't just turn my back on the universe like that. It's not who I am. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
We keep doing exactly what we're doing, because we never did anything wrong in the first place.
I suppose you're right. I just hope we don't make the same fatal mistake twice. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. It was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things. Good. Because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
It's friendly.
I do not see how that would be friendly. My name is my name, and it should not be altered without my permission.
You know, I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's entirely fair.
Did you have a question for me, or did you just want... to attempt to say my name?
I just wanted to check in with you to make sure.
Talk to Keeper Aquilas.
Some things are irreplaceable. You forget how much you take.
Welcome to Reliant Medical. If you're injured or sick, we can almost
Your mouth is
certainly
working.
assist you. Welcome to Reliant.
And it's so somber
If you're in
since
need of
Sam
medical
died.
assistance or require supplies,
I make
I'm
fun of
sure
him
we
all the
can
time, but at
accommodate.
least he's alive.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Take care of yourself.
Everything good? We're here to help.
You're here because you need something you can connect with. Something you could count on. Am I right? Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
Huh. I'm still way over.
Jayla.
What can I help you with?
Private sector. Now that's where the real money lies. It took years.
I've met so many interesting people from looking at this.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
Let's see what you have.
Oh, well, certainly.
See, mostly I want to sell what I have.
Right, right. Come back if you need something else.
I'm so excited to see Tony after that.
Fancy armor you got there.
Yes, exactly. It's like when some...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about Unity.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We were attacked by a group called the Starborn.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path of discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
So far, everybody's mouth works.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. The Great Serpent shall reveal himself, and shroud the entire universe, leaving only the faithful. Why do you hide among the accursed? You are promised. May you live eternal at his side.
From what I've been told, these visions can be quite intriguing.
Now,
Perhaps
Kindred,
one day you'll share
what
your
is it you
story.
need from me? I require no company.
I know you talked to Keeper Aquilus about the Varun faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you
The
decide
Great
to pass
Serpent
judgment.
waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Anything you could tell us would be
Yes,
tremendously
I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me. And take this. It is of no more use to me, and it is better kept by a promise of the Great Serpent.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Let me know if I can help you.
Tay's food is as close to home cooking as you'll find around here.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs we are...
Your mouth is working.
Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper, I'm looking for something called Unity. I don't know, Keeper Aquila sent me.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim, but since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no. The Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Thank you.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
You didn't hear this from me? Those ecliptic mercenaries?
you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories?
I'm learning that your mouth works. And I should be installing more mods to see until I can break it.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance with some greater intent.
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There are solid scientific foundations for it to exist.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Let's see, what am I at here? An hour 30. I'm gonna take a little 3-minute break, get myself some water, and then I'll be right back. Just in 5 minutes. 3 minutes, hopefully.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Right.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Yes, I would say that the proper adjustments are being made.
Oh, what's up, Nate? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's Day. Happy 2026. It's not a happy 2026 for Sam. He's dead. Hope you're having a great day or night. credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for the lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscured their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake, I wish to be left alone. I find myself thinking about his various paths and possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road that does seem gratifying, every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work, if I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something that feeling endures, there's something about sustaining about more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. If you came seeking the right answers, you would know what question to ask. What is the unity? I returned your question with a question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here, in this world, in this time, the more I think it's precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. The world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth.
It might not.
I'm starting to wonder if the lip sync issues were actually, it's my character save that was borked. Because I haven't run into anything since then. Yeah, that's an interesting one. But there's still a lot of mods I need to turn back on, I guess. This thing's gonna kill me. It's like Tremors. Remember that movie?
Debris.
Just avoid them. It's like right there, right? How did the Pilgrim build this? That's actually something I never asked myself. It's like, look at this weird interface.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Okay, can I get here? No? More unexplored? Oh, poor Ema. what's up, Nikki? Happy New Year's.
I apologize for coming over
Hope you're having a great one.
channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Happy New Year's. I'll pour some more out for me. All I need piloting is what I need. Come on, man. I should have just fought those spacers, I guess. And yeah, all the lip syncing is working, so I should probably install some new mods and see if the conflict comes up. What do you mean, dude?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
How you been watching me from over here, though? Time for round 2. Surrender or be destroyed.
I yield, Constellation. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
A ceasefire meeting? Are Starborn at war?
Not a bad description, actually.
We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
For now. Dun dun dun. Alright. Can I save? I can.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
I don't think your patient counselor act is working on them.
We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier. I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the launch to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye, while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. They are all connected. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples. The anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your launch because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Keeper Aquilus? Some other version?
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself. You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Bingo.
I want a truce. Between all three of us. I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you. I know we're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
What happens when you enter the Unity?
It is not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. The emissary and their kind only want to control you.
What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
What? It says talk to Robin, but... Did something bork?
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk.
Because I never did any of Robin's quests.
The Unity is meant for whom?
I didn't even pick her up. She's not even a crew member. What the hell is this? Robin Locke? They still give you the dialogue even though you haven't done the quests for that? That's interesting.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. Seek a way to another artifact. But here there are lessons there to a way to discover for yourself. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. Part of me wonders what they will all say on the remaining artifacts on the fringes of space. But I will leave that to you.
While we're here, it wouldn't hurt if we checked in at the lodge. While we're here,
Perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sam.
I'll be there.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge. I guess that is to be expected.
Of course. Are you ready? Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
I'm not sure when things will... I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
Oh, I need cosmetic? Come on.
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to. I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of a multiverse.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. Could you
This is
explain the part
everything.
about
Yes, I
multiple
wouldn't mind a little
universes
more
one more time?
detail.
The implications are a lot to take in.
I met a version of Sam. He told me the Unity creates a starborn and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the
I
artifacts
don't even
so
want to think about the
desperately.
physiological
They're the
changes you'd
keys
need to travel
unlock
between
the
universes.
Why are they all
Plus what it
talking
would
over
do
each
to
other?
the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Powers of the starborn.
I suppose it's better that we do it than allow the Starborn to continue this game of theirs unchallenged.
Everyone stay focused. We're still in this
Not
to
to make
discover
a sharp
the unknown,
turn in a grand
even
tale,
if that
but
unknown
I
has
got
just
the eye
gotten
fixed up.
infinitely larger.
Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
No more Starborn have shown up. Yet.
The lodge feels a little colder.
Yes, of course.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Can't you just like wait until the funeral? Isn't that a thing? Yeah. Alright, give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna smoke a bowl because it's gonna be all super sad. So everybody get ready. There's gonna be sad Cora, there's gonna be sad Jacob, there's gonna be sad Lillian. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Alright, everybody ready?
Hi.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
We can give you space if you need it.
Huh. Are we supposed to feel better? Just because we're all in one place? It's just... it doesn't change anything, does it?
There's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Constellation is no stranger to loss.
Isn't Lillian supposed to be here?
You one of Sam's constellation people? Lillian Hart. He probably never mentioned me. I mean, I try not to talk about him, so... I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing to say. Cora's mother, Sam's ex. God, I'm rambling. Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me. She talked about you all the time. But right now, she just needs to get away from all the reminders of Sam. We'll be leaving soon, so say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
for coming. He knew the dangers we faced. He was more than Nikila's prodigal son. I'll do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I feel like that was super anticlimactic. I don't remember it being like they don't react to anything you say.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing.
Mateo.
So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most.
He didn't say who the quote was from.
Thank you.
It was good, too.
It was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
My boy. I've lost my boy. Should be me buried in the ground. All I ever wanted to do was protect him. But no, he was out the door as soon as he could. Away from his mother, away from Aquila, away from me.
I don't often speak about what I... It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from it. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
Somehow Mateo had the best quote, but he didn't say who the quote was from.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion. I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I'm making sense.
Andrews, you're kind of talking over Barrett right now.
Thank you.
Gravitational field and coalesce with other
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
But I disagree.
When you have time.
Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on. The life goes on. that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die. And some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite. Ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Noelle throwing shade. She's like, what were you saying, dude?
Hey, how are you holding up? It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay. Just don't forget to take time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together. We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine. There's something I need to talk to you about.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much. Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back. It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
The Great Serpent has devoured you, as is fitting.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion.
Dude, that's hilarious.
That assumption appears to be correct. No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data, so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply. I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming. It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that? I will note that feedback for later.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me, no matter how many times I do this. I feel less attached, not more. I wrote the book on them. The 10 Stages of Grief by A. Barrett. Step 1 used to be have a drink. But nowadays I settle on a good chocolate bar. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course. Maybe I like knowing no matter how far I run to the edges of space, someone is going to find their way back to me.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well...
Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but... That's an interesting choice of words. I suppose that's why I'm an atheist. All this talk of death and judgment gets in the way of the real work. Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
You will be consumed by the Great Serpent.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea? Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond. I...
So that was Sam's funeral.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I'm sure you did what you had to.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Trust me, you got a lot going for you.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me. Can we speak for a moment?
We just talked for a long time, Andreja. Gotta talk again?
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? So you would just step into this Unity based on what? Feelings? You have no idea what will happen if you do. None at all.
I really want to see this through and I need your support.
Of course I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But this is... it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true. If you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are. And what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
This is what exploring is really about, taking risks, venturing into the unknown.
Now you sound like Sarah, but you are not wrong. I will do my best to assume the best, but you cannot blame me for preparing for the worst. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Just checked on my dog real quick. So I realized she hadn't come by in a while, so she's sleeping. And she's still groggy from I got some, like, anxiety meds from, the vet for New Year's. She's, like, still a little groggy. Man, what a long, extended, you know, that was like an hour of dialogue, right? Sam's funeral. ship. Can't I run the simulator again?
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Take care out there.
What just happened?
Looking to polish those flying skills? Well, the goal remains the same. Defeat as many opponents as you can before your ship is defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting.
New targets active. Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active. New ally active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Well done. You've cleared a sufficient number of tiers to complete the exam. You may now exit the simulator, or stay and try your hand at the remaining enemy groups. Resuming the examination.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
30.
I don't like the... Have you been to Aquila City yet?
I totally forgot that's what I was supposed to do.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Well, I'm thinking this isn't a bad place to end it, because we just had like a whole ordeal for Sam's funeral and main quests and Hunter and Emissary talk and Trasia talk. And I need to install more mods, see if I can find the incompatibility for the lip sync, or if it's like maybe my character save. And then I also let's see here. I need to get a a ship with 21 light years so I can continue the main quest anyway. So what I wanted to do is grind main quest, but I needed better ship and I needed grind piloting, so I think we will save it here and I'll end the stream. As always, thanks everybody for gaming with me, for hanging. I always really appreciate it. I want to send good energy to you and yours. And yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. So have a great night, have a great day. Hope you had a great New Year. And I'll see you soon.